Hello and welcome everybody to today's stream. We're playing Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden. It's tough, it's hard, but you know what, I've got people, and we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get all the way through it. We're gonna gain back those subs that left the other day with some unbridled ninja action.
Yeah.
With me today is Karmic.
I'm gonna be a little bit quiet because I'm off to the side. But I'm here.
He might not even be able to be heard at some points.
Who knows?
Because he's decided to mess with my microphone setup.
You need a high quality mic.
Whatever. Voice your opinions on the microphones in the comments. We have like 4. But, without further ado, let's get this started. And hello, Aquil. How you doing?
Hi, Quill. I'll read chat for you.
That'd be great. Sin will be joining me momentarily. For now,
Symphony.
Sin Symphony.
Yeah, that's not. I don't know. I know.
Just call him Moon if you want. But let's get started. Ninja Gaiden plays a lot like a mix between Castlevania and, well, there's not much like it, honestly. You might have seen games that are a little closer to it in recent day with, Cyber Shadow and,
The Messenger.
The Messenger.
King said he's doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing just fine. I can read chat every now and again, I don't need...
Sometimes you really want me to read chat, though.
Yeah, well, stage 1's not too bad.
I'll sit back then.
But I'm doing alright. Work ended early today. We're under a level 3 storm watch warning, so...
So I don't get to go to work today.
I had work end at, start at 6 and end at, 10 for me, which is odd, because usually I go till 12.
What's in that one?
One time I played that game, and I was not good at it.
Yikes.
That's fair. Ninja Gaiden is very difficult, especially if you're playing the North American version, which we are. The game, just like Castlevania, got harder for the United States releases.
And the reason for it actually being harder, wasn't it like a blockbuster
No.
thing?
No. They just wanted people to get their money's worth.
Ah.
A harder game at that period in time.
Was more desirable than an easy game.
Absolutely.
It definitely helped the rental people a lot, though.
Oh, I'm sure. But every boss has a secret technique to beat them. I don't know them, so... But I have gotten all the way through Ninja Gaiden at least once. But this is the real thing Ninja Gaiden is known for. Its story. It is one of the first games with dynamic cutscenes. Fully animated, art-styled cutscenes. In between just about every single level for all 3 games. Plus the Master System game. Plus the Game Gear game.
She has a gun!
Plus the PC Engine version, which we're not playing here, but I'd love to give a huge shout out to that version, because it's really good, minus the music. And, of course, last but not least, the big story killer is the more modern 2002 Xbox release, which...
Game?
Yeah, there's a Game Gear Ninja Gaiden game. I believe it was on Game Gear and Master System. Why would you say Game Gear? Because Game Gear is more popular over here in the States than Master System is.
Because the Game Gear is just a portable Master System, correct?
In most cases, it does feature more powerful hardware, but very few games took full control of that.
Ah, okay. I never knew that. I thought the Master System was more powerful, honestly.
No. I did. I've never played it. I know it's different. I know it's a Gaiden to the Gaiden. I'll say that much. But I have never played it, so I can't voice a full opinion.
Whoa, I love the sound effect for the star. Just warning?
Yep. I've not played it. I've played the PC Engine version now, and I enjoyed it. I'm actually playing this game right now with a PC Engine controller.
You can use the turbo if you want.
No, I can't.
Oh.
I guess I can.
Yeah, the turbo's baked into the controller, Gavin.
Well, I thought it was emulator settings or something, but cool.
If it was emulator based, why would it be on the controller?
Well, cause I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Don't start with me.
It's a hardware thing, you dingus.
Well, the software has to be able to take control of that.
I know. I have to be able to actually read the inputs.
Alright. This one's got an item in it. Yep. What's the best video game I've ever played? That's a tough question. Because I've played a lot of games I like, but I wouldn't consider, like, the best thing ever.
It's a difficult thing to determine, because, like, every game, like, that's good has its own...
Flaws.
Has its own flaws, its own merits, and that sort of thing.
So, fun fact.
Oh, shit!
Everything in this part of the stage, I think in the PC Engine release only, is the NES version 2. RNG plays a massive role here.
Football men! That's what they look like to me anyway. But I knew it was just infantry.
But one of the best... So, like, if I had to break it down by console, like, what's my favorite game to play? I loved playing Blaster Master Zero. I think that game can be infinitely replayed. But I also have a soft spot for something like Spyro the Dragon. I think Spyro is a better game overall. But that's just my own sensibilities of enjoying platforming in wide open spaces. And big old collectathons that aren't so overbearing that, you know, I can't finish them.
Can I tell you a joke?
Oh, yeah, sure, go right ahead.
And I'll read the joke off.
And tell me what's the best video game you've played?
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? We shall find out.
Knuckles.
Knuckles who? Knuckles don't need no powers.
Knuckles doesn't chuckle. Oh.
Of course Knuckles doesn't chuckle.
Yeah.
Except that's the first thing he does.
He laughs in your face as he punches you out of your super form.
Alright, let's give this another go. Damn it! I think that's game over for the first set. It's alright.
I just like how it's like, oh, you game over, here's a seizure. I know it's not the intention, but it's just like kind of funny. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I can't climb.
God, this enemy is the dick of where it's placed.
This guy is actually programmed a lot like a Hammer Brother. So, in the speedrunning community, they've dubbed him the Hammer Brother.
You're doing really good at avoiding these guys. Ooh, never, as I said, you get hit. Knock, knock again.
It's Knuckles. Who's there? Sin should be joining us any minute now.
Yeah.
He said he had about half hour left on his movie, so Egg who?
I also think how this holds more in people's memories than the modern Ninja Gaiden games.
Does it though?
Honestly, yeah. From what I...
Does it though?
When people say Ninja Gaiden, you usually think of the NES game, not the new remakes.
Are you kidding me? They're not remake. Eggman is so fat he eats chicken.
Oh.
Alright, alright.
I don't know. I never really... The remakes were never really fond of...
They're not remakes.
Or the 3D games, anyway.
The thing about the 3D games is they take place... Like, they are canon to the NES titles. They are sequels to the NES titles.
Oh.
But you don't need to know what happens in the NES game to...
Play them.
Yeah.
First rewind.
First rewind of the playthrough.
Ew, ew. Why does it cost power to leave?
It's not about flipping, it's about spinning your sword while you use it.
Eat.
Second rewind of the playthrough. I want to get past some levels.
Eat. Eat.
Oh, come on now!
Dickhead.
That's the big problem with the spinning slash.
Doesn't really hit stuff above you that great.
No, it hits things just fine. It's just... It can be
A little bit inconsistent.
kind of difficult to aim where your hitbox is gonna land.
2 messages redacted.
Oh, I wish I could read those.
Oh, I think it was the Eggman joke.
Yeah, I don't think it was... it didn't land.
All of them are being deleted.
You don't have to delete them all. It's all good. They're pretty good. It's just the Eggman one didn't land.
Message redacted.
Don't start.
Yeah, with this guy, you might want a projectile or something.
Well, I couldn't get the fire to hit, so...
Oh god.
Yeah, it can be a bit much.
Yeah, mild seizure warning. Like, holy shit.
It's not gonna cause any seizures. I can guarantee that. It's gonna look funny. It might feel weird on your eyes, but I'm pretty sure. Not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure. Even if you suffer from seizures, you'll be alright. I believe.
It's still warning for flashing lights, so.
Nah, we'll warn them. Yeah. And if you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000. We recently hit 100, and then I lost 100, but we'll get there.
You lost 100. You lost all your subscribers.
All in one swoop. That's why we're playing Ninja Gaiden. I was gonna do an art stream, and then Truman decided he,
I want to exist.
Truman said, well, I'm gonna be here. So I decided to play the most frustrating game in a hope that he will leave.
No. I'm not leaving you. Oh.
Yeah, because you can destroy the bullets.
The bullet ate the input. Ooh, yikes.
This is what is so infuriating. So you want a projectile, right? But you don't want a projectile, because the spinning slash can help you stomp enemies.
Yeah. Ooh.
And you can't do much after you get bombed, so... If you want a good rundown of every version of Ninja Gaiden, and what makes them so special... Oh,
Hey, Sin!
Oh, God. Hey, Sid.
The mic peaked.
Yeah, I know it
It's
peaked.
at its peak.
And you're having me at my limit.
Why?
Hi, Sin. How you doing?
Can I not be funny?
Hello.
I'm stuck with Karmic today.
Stuck with me. If that's what you're gonna say, I'll just leave then.
Well, you messed with the mic setup already.
I want you to have a high quality mic. How does he sound, Sid?
Sounds... I mean, say something, Gavin?
Something.
Okay, yeah, he sounds okay.
Not better or any worse than the original mic?
Nobody...
Nobody was really complaining about it.
I don't know.
Nobody was making a single complaint about it.
It's just a me issue then. You can go back to the other mic next stream, I'm sorry. Or if you take a break.
Yeah. Well, we're playing Ninja Gaiden today.
Hey, I'm seeing. I can see that.
Yeah. You ever played Ninja Gaiden, Sin?
No, actually.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Sorry.
That's
you're
fair.
fine.
That's fair. I mean, it is honestly just fair that you haven't played a Ninja Gaiden game. They were recently released on Switch, and you can play them on the NES online, and the remakes are on Switch now, but it's also...
I'm gonna probably play it.
It's not an everybody sort of game.
This isn't everybody's golf now.
Why the fuck would it be everybody's golf? It's
And
Ninja Gaiden.
You said it's not everybody's game, so I want to make a dumb joke.
Ha!
Did you hear that, comic? It's the sound of everybody laughing.
I know.
I'm sorry. I'm too mean for my own good.
You're fine. No. That was a really bad joke anyways.
Don't call me doll.
I didn't play you anything.
No, he didn't call you a darn thing. 'Cause-
I thought he called me a doll. I'm like, excuse me?
Nah. You're a deer.
Yeah, what's up?
Hold on a second.
Nice.
Joy. You know, bots don't appear quite as often when I actually have an audience.
That's good. Well, if once you have an audience, you have people that can report that.
Just stop. Don't even start with me.
Go upstairs.
No, you're not helping the commentary at all. Well, nothing else is going to happen, Parmic. Just go.
I'm so confused.
I don't know. He thinks he's funny, and it's not funny. It's losing my viewerships and pissing me off. Just thinks it's so funny.
Aside from that fiasco, how are you doing, Gavin?
Not great. Could be a lot better. I could have my solo day with the normal guys like you and Artie and stuff. But I have to be
Artie said she'd be joining. She just needs to call her doctor.
Oh, you're good. Oh, if I would have known Artie would have been able to join, we could have done Neopets today like I had planned.
So what? I mean, I checked Telegram and she said, I'll join soon, just gotta call my doctor before I forget again.
Ah,
So we could have done Neopets.
we could have done Neopets. You left for like 5 seconds.
Is he back already?
Yeah.
I won't make any stupid quips. I wanna engage in conversation, but I don't know if the conversation's gonna happen.
Well, we're just talking about getting started because we're on stage 3, and you know.
I like how the birds are just equivalent to the candles in Castlevania and all that junk. Like they don't hurt you at all. They just kind of are there.
That bird just smacks me upside the head.
Not that bird, but the bird that's just flying there.
Anyways, Sin, yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Just yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Just gonna get something up. Okay, that's unreadable. That's not English.
What's up?
Nothing, don't worry.
Should I worry about it later?
No, it's nothing like to do with like you. It's just
It's just what's up.
Hmm?
No, I'm okay.
I'm listening, Cameron.
I don't know why you're listening. I could try to do a perfect to the boss, because I've only got one hit. Yeah. But this is one of the NES's hardest games, right on up there with Castlevania. Some would say this is harder than Castlevania, but I mean, I've beaten Castlevania and Castlevania 3 on the stream, so... It's also one of the weirdly most consistent and inconsistent NES games.
how come?
So, for all three Ninja Gaidens, they changed how the jumping and clinging mechanics worked. All three of them feel slightly different to play, but it's only noticeable when you play something like the Ninja Gaiden Trilogy on Super Nintendo.
Let's see.
Because
are all three on the Switch?
all three of them are on the Switch. You can play them via the NES Online.
Alright.
And I think they are also unlockable in the Ninja Gaiden Trilogy, which is a set, or the Ninja Gaiden HD remake? I don't know what they're called. It's the 3 HD games. Ninja Gaiden Black, Ninja Gaiden 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3. Which bear no relation to this game other than being sequels / remakes sort of things.
And how is the audience doing?
They seem alright. It seems like it's just King for right now.
Yeah, there's one bot, but Gavin already deleted that message.
They can see chat. Goat or not.
Why is he asking how the audience was?
Because he wants an answer.
Ah.
I'm just saying something because I don't know.
Yeah, I was asking the audience of how they were.
Ah.
Yeah, goat.
Excuse my brain.
So what's your history with this game?
It's one of those games I was scared of as a child.
Also, welcome, Tomo.
Hey, Tomo.
Hey, Tomo.
So this was one of those NES games I was actually kind of terrified of as a kid because I knew about its reputation before knowing anything about how to play it.
Like its reputation of being really hard?
Yeah. So when it comes to this game, I thought, okay, I'll never beat this game. And then one day afternoon, I just said, fuck it, and played it to completion.
That's fair.
And now I'm not quite as scared of it, but I can certainly see why some people would be. Essentially, it's like, okay, it's like Castlevania, but harder. And you've got to be more... You're more mobile, but you also have a shorter ranged weapon, and...
It's more reaction based.
It's not. It's not. It's more RNG based.
Oh, right.
Every enemy is on an RNG cycle. They'll appear in the same spots, but they may not always fire at the same rate or walk in the same directions. So, like
So this is. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead and ask.
This is so they haven't. audience, I haven't spoken to Gavin about this or anything. This is like just on the fly thinking. And Tomo may not agree with this, but I have told them this in DMs. My idea is that we don't play Bonkers again, but for the second time we hit 100.
No.
There's no chance. I was gonna just try the Game Gear game once and call it a day. Just saying.
I think.
Oh, what's up?
I'm looking for Ninja Gaia on the Switch, and oh, never mind, just found it. Ninja Gaiden.
Yep.
How do I shoot the ninja stars?
It's an item.
So you hit up and your attack button, B. But you know, of course, you gotta collect it. It can be kind of tricky. Just try the first level a couple times. Try the wall cleaning mechanic, and then go ahead and try Ninja Gaiden 3, and you'll notice a slight difference. Like, it's not immediate.
Oh, wait, I can't jump off. Oh, that's a really odd. That's
Yeah,
really
yeah, you
weird.
don't quite like. You can't like climb up the wall. You gotta just kind of cling and jump. Which feels a lot stranger than what you'd think it would.
Yeah.
Which they really refined it in the later games. But the problem is so they did a port to the Super Nintendo, because it's Tecno's most well-known game. They were like, you know what? We got Double Dragon, we got Ninja Gaiden, we've got River City Ransom, and that's about it. So for Ninja Gaiden, let's just port all 3 NES games over to the Super NES. And instead of, you know, giving them proper time or anything to do that, or even a bigger team, because they weren't given a bigger team. In fact, it was given to like the lowest set of people in the studio. So, and they just kind of assumed the physics would work throughout if they just went and recreated the first game's physics. But then it opens up problems with 2 and 3, because now the games are impossibly difficult, because they based it on the NES version instead of the Famicom version.
What's wrong with the NES version?
It's about 3 times harder for all games.
Why?
Enemies deal more damage. For the main one is enemies deal more damage. The other big reason is because after the first game, they started adding enemies to different areas. So you end up with a game that is now incredibly difficult, and you're dealing with a slightly lower jump, more clingy grabbing tactics. It's just...
Can you not jump over the first boss?
You can jump over the first boss, but you have to have a peak jump at max speed, and you have to have the spinning blade, and it'll kill it instantly if you have the spinning blade. Which is actually the weapon I just picked up. Alright. Up we go, through the jungle. So, Sin, I got another question for you. If you suggest that we don't play Bonkers, what do you suggest we play?
Maybe something more requested. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but...
Oh, that's fair.
Maybe another Switch stream, but maybe instead of, like, we could maybe do a different variety.
Yeah, that might not be too bad.
And, maybe only keep it close to the hosts, no offense to...
Our audience.
Yeah.
which is what I've been trying to do as of late.
Yeah, Windjammers 2's on Switch, so that could be a good thing.
Okay,
Like, I could get it.
I'm gonna be okay. Well, good luck getting a European code.
Ah.
What?
Windjammers 2.
It's a game. It's a frisbee pong style game where you, yeah,
It's getting the other opponent's goal.
it's not as it's more fun to play than it is to watch, in my honest opinion. When I watch it, I'm either desperately confused or just not feeling it. But when I play it, I'm like, yeah. How long is the game? We're actually nearing the end of the game.
Maybe anything else you got played?
I figured after this we might jump into an art stream. Hey, Febs!
Hey, February.
Nah.
Green jumping ninja. Ah.
So there's a...
hitting the lenses gives you items?
Yeah.
God, those birds are...
So, I should probably explain. So that Japanese icon there is for your sub-weapons, much like the hearts are in Castlevania. And then any...
I can't use my ninja stars.
Yeah, because you have to get the sub-weapon ammo. So in Castlevania, you'd collect a heart, and that would allow you to use your sub-weapon. Well, here, it's that Japanese character. It'll drop out of the lanterns. So will HP refills, like what just happened there. But also sub-weapons will drop too. Sometimes you want the sub-weapon, like the spinning blade, and other times you don't, like the regular ninja stars.
February's enjoying their seal day.
That's great. That's great, bud.
I am too, because my work is canceled. That's why I'm here. Annoying Gavin.
He likes doing that.
I don't like annoying Gavin. It's just something that happens.
Maybe there's ways to prevent it.
Wait, what?
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 I didn't say anything.
Said something very rude
Nah.
to me.
What?
Oh, nothing, Tomo. Nothing.
Why?
Why what? Why am I playing this game?
No. Just why?
Because.
Okay.
That's how it is.
The dog enemies are so annoying.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, it is. Most of this game can get kind of tough.
Then there's those fucking cheetahs, the like fucking linebackers, the martial artists.
Yeah, there's a huge variety of enemies.
Yeah.
And it's up to this point in the game where we start running into different variety and different types of enemies. More alien looking.
Is there a stray pixel in that fire? I just noticed that.
No, I don't remember.
Oh, there is. Huh.
That is weird.
Well, you're never going to be able to
I
unsee
got
that
spinning
shit.
blade.
You got it?
Oh,
Oh.
Wait. Oh, I'm timed. Shit.
Yep. That's what really gets a lot of people, is that not only do you have to deal with all of the enemies and the massive damage loss, but in the NES versions of 2 and 3, and the later levels of the first game, they shortened the timer. In some cases, by half.
yikes. Didn't they, for the NES, for this one here, did they shorten the timer for the stages at all, or no?
Only the later levels.
Ah, okay.
And not by enough to really notice.
Ah.
Enough to where if you were struggling with this game, yeah, Fev, it dropped from last time. But we're gonna get him back.
Because Gaiden is fun, but difficult. But it's fun.
So Sin, another quick question.
Go on.
What's your favorite NES game?
I like Mario. I'm basic. I like Mario 3.
That's fair. What's your opinion on Mario 2?
Not really my thing.
Oh,
That's fair. I know a lot of people who don't really care for Mario 2.
I think I already know the answer, but what's your favorite NES game?
My favorite NES game
Yeah.
is, well, what do you think my answer is going to be?
Mega Man 6.
Your answer is wrong.
Oh.
That's a good guess. I have all versions
It's
of
your
that.
favorite Mega Man game.
Yeah, but it's not my favorite
Your
NES.
favorite NES game is Blaster Master.
Yup. Yup, it is. I love that series so much.
I also like Blaster Master.
Yeah, Blaster Master's fucking fun. If I were to choose a favorite, what's that one, game sets
Sonic Advance is amazing. Other than Sonic 4 Episode 1. That's alright.
Yeah. If I were to have a favorite, what's that one NES game where you're in a mech and you go upside down?
I don't even remember what it's called.
It was like a really cool thing where it actually like flipped the gravity and everything.
Have you ever actually played it?
But it looks amazing. From what I'm seeing.
Yeah. Stin, so when it comes to Blaster Master, since, you know, I haven't really talked about that game very much, and there's not a whole lot we can say more about Ninja Gaiden other than it's hard.
Good game.
I guess.
Good fireball.
Yeah.
But have you ever played any of the sequels to Blaster Master?
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Got this. Dingus. Dingus down. Next stage.
Sonic Mania is pretty good.
Uh,
Yeah.
It's
No, I haven't. I think the only Blaster Master game I've played is the newest one.
02 or 03?
Or 01. Yeah, they did a whole trilogy of them, which made me incredibly
Which one
happy.
was the one that had Shantae and Shovel Knight?
01, which was a remake of the first game from the NES. The other two are way
That's-
more original.
I played 01 then.
Alrighty. Well, my first ever game that I ever bought was Blaster Master Blasting Again, which was a sequel to the original Blaster Master, and it was on the PS1, and it was full 3D. A fully 3D Blaster Master game, and it's good.
It is good.
And it's a budget title that came out when the PS2 launched. Like, I can't make that up. It's pretty rad.
What's your opinion on Mega Man 64?
You mean Legends?
Yeah.
Legends is good. There needs to be a Legends 3, damn it. Oh,
I prefer the PlayStation version. And that's all I'll say, because it's impressive, but that's all it is impressive. It's like the Resident Evil 2 port to N64. It's impressive.
or that port of Resident Evil 1 to Game Boy Color.
It's impressive, but it doesn't, like...
Blow you away.
Yeah. RE2 blows me away because there's more content. And
Right.
here we are at one of the penultimate stages. We're 2 levels before the end.
Isn't this one of the like more difficult stages?
This is when they start shrinking the time limit.
What the fuck is that guy? Just like springs
A
up.
zombie.
What?
Yeah, they're reanimating the dead.
Oh god.
Snow days in Ohio, especially around Seabus, are quite rare. Yeah.
Not too.
Yeah, it is, kinda. I'd have to say yeah. Oh, shit. Damn, double-dicked. Triple-dicked.
Well,
Can we get the quadruple dick?
Yep.
Yes, we can. Mostly
There
because...
are
Oh!
multiple dicks.
That's why. I'm like, why the fuck am I not killing that guy? Oh, because I just got the worst sub-weapon. Bird.
Bird up.
No.
I love terminal montage.
What?
Oh,
That's where the meme comes from.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Goat! What?
No, the meme is from
Yeah, it's from Terminal Montage.
Eric Andre Show.
Yeah, the Eric Andre show. That's where it's originally from.
Yeah, but, like, that's the thing that made it popular.
Sure.
Bird up.
Are we really?
Oh wait, you can pick up timers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that helps.
The problem is that they don't spawn very often. Usually the most helpful items never really fucking spawn.
And if you have the right distance, enemies won't stop spawning.
So Sim, how do you feel about turning this into an art stream after I finish Ninja Gaiden?
Excited.
What?
I'm excited.
That's what?
Well, Truman, you're gonna end up having to back up.
I know, I will. But I still want to be kind of involved.
Alright, here is one of the hardest jumps in the game. I'm not even
I
kidding.
know.
Stage 5-2. If you notice, I can't get around that.
Yeah, and you sink like a stone if you miss.
Yep, so do you know what you gotta do?
You gotta, like... Oh,
What's the main
God.
what's the main character from Ninja Gaiden called?
Ryu Hayabusa.
Yep. Which I really wanted Ryu in Smash. I'm sorry.
You have Ryu in Smash.
Don't even start, boy. I like me ninjas.
Hayabusa would be a good character.
We have
but
one ninja in Sheik, and it's like,
They're barely
No,
a ninja.
no.
They're barely
no?
a ninja.
We have one more.
Huh? Who?
A ninja.
Oh, okay.
That's a Pokemon.
No, I'll count it. I'll count it.
Yeah.
Boy, you're only agreeing with me. Because you want to agree with me.
No, they are a ninja. It's Greninja. It's a frog. It's a frog ninja. Yeah. I'm sorry, these jetpack enemies look fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't you
I'm
love
trying to make
it?
an NES game. Sorry, I'm just in the mood today.
It's
Fine.
okay. I would love... I have made like a short little demo of an NES game.
I would love to try and make something, but I don't know what I would make.
Okay, it's not a matter of knowing what to make, it's knowing how to make it.
Yeah. How is it?
The problem is that, so, the NES runs on very, very basic programming code.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean very basic based on today's modern sensibilities.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, when it comes to making a game, you've got to take in not only the size limitations, but the fact that we don't have some of the chips that we used to have.
So we can't, like, cheat our way a little bit.
Well, you can. It's just a matter of you have to have more programming knowledge.
Right.
So what you can do is create a custom board with a FPGA chipset on it. And what that could do is allow for the recreation of old NES mapper chips like the MMC5 and the like. I don't know how well you could get it to work. It might only run... but essentially what you can do is program your NES game to be incredibly advanced. Nowadays, we can get things like a ColecoVision running on the NES, which does exist. There is a ColecoVision emulator for NES.
That sounds interesting.
which I think one of my favorite facts about old clone systems was that this was true for a very long time, and you could look it up. On Atari clone machines, like the Flashback, they used to run, and this was on like plug and plays. That should tell you how long ago this was plug and plays were still relevant. Okay. But essentially, they would, because it was cheaper than just trying to recreate the Atari emulation-wise, just steal an NES emulator and reprogram the Atari games for the NES. There's one specific plug-and-play out there that does this, and it's stupid how close it gets.
Isn't it like inside a controller-shaped shell or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. I think I still saw the video on it.
I think I've heard of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a stupid fact. Not something that's really necessary or important, but interesting.
Yeah.
Great to spend point and save slot. Yay.
Yikes. This part is tough.
What are you talking about, Goat?
You've been spending so much time just trying to get past this the shooter here.
Yeah, I like Super Mario Bros. 3, and I also like Kid Icarus.
Really? That's one I wouldn't expect that you would actually really enjoy.
What do you mean?
Well, Kid Icarus is... I don't know, I've always considered Kid Icarus one of the more difficult NES games in terms of its design.
One game I won't touch is Ghosts and Goblins.
Oh, really? So I've actually... I used to say that for the longest time. And I'm not even kidding. Still one of my best achievements I've ever done on this channel is I've beaten Ghosts and Goblins all the way through for arcade and NES. And I edited it together quite nicely, I feel. But I did a whole 2 run and everything.
Yikes. Whoa.
And now you're seeing...
Lost Levels isn't very good.
Lost Levels is crap.
Lost Levels is just difficult for the sake of being difficult, and it's not good because of that.
Double Dragons is pretty fun.
Have you ever played Double Dragon Neon, though?
No.
So much better. Such a better game. It's a remake in every sense of the word, and it does it so much better. Co-op, voice acting.
They got the voice actor for Skeletor to voice the main villain.
Yeah, they did.
It is amazing.
I think, but let me check SNES, because I think there's some more SNES games that I like. I think the 3 consoles that I like have the most, not like that I have the most favorites in, is the N64, GameCube, and Wii.
Absolutely fair. Because I know I talk a lot about NES games on this channel, and I know I play a lot of NES style games. But like, I grew up with the PlayStation 1 and the N64 and the Dreamcast and the PS2. I didn't grow up with, I didn't know about the NES until, God, I was well into middle school.
I love Kirby, I love Kirby Superstar, and I play Super Punch-Out every once in a while on the Switch.
A lot of people consider Super Punch-Out a weaker entry in the series.
Yeah, well, they're also wrong.
Yeah.
And you already know my opinion on Kirby 3. I love Kirby 3.
Everybody loves Kirby. Everybody should love
Isn't
Kirby.
Kirby 3 the one with the companions? Or am I thinking of...
Kirby 2 had companions too, but Kirby 3 had like GUI and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's nice. Is this the final boss?
Second and final boss.
Ooh.
Which one did we or Kirby 3? We played Kirby 2. Okay.
Yeah, we played Kirby 2. 3 is coming. So, what I
don't want to play 1 because I feel like 1 is a really bland game.
I've already done 1.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. That's why when you suggested 2 or 3, I was like, oh, he looked back at the channel and saw I did Kirby.
Yeah, I did.
Sure.
Sin, I know you didn't. It's okay.
I like Yoshi's Island, but I don't like the crying.
Yeah, Baby Mario is.
I like the... I played Yoshi Island a lot on the Game Boy Advance.
But I mean, the reason, and I have a soft spot for I have a soft spot for A Link to the Past, but that's only because of my love for A Link Between Worlds.
Eh.
I played through the original Link to the Past. And I almost beat it.
Speaking of A Link to the Past, Sin, since you know the schedule pretty well, you want to tell them what we're doing?
Monday we're going through more of A Link to the Past.
Yay!
Alright, so it just set me back to the beginning of the level.
Hello, Clover.
Hi!
Hey, Clover!
Hey, Artie.
Oh, yeah, hold on. I know I have them somewhere.
I'm getting my ass kicked at the moment.
I'm trying to find something.
I'm trying to clean the kitchen.
How are you supposed to avoid it?
Okay, I can't find them right now, but I do have both Oracle games on cartridge.
Yeah, it's fine. How you doing today, Artie?
Doing alright.
Sounds good.
How's everybody else hanging?
I'm fine. I got off work early today, due to the storm warning.
Oh god, yeah,
Found
we're
it.
prepping for that here.
We're under a level 3 storm warning, so
Yeah,
We'll
I'm
forget how many
feeling
levels
Gavin.
there are.
go. Please stop. I can't understand everybody all at once.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah, game. I mean, I have all the Pokemon games from Gen 1 and 2, but some of the more interesting ones I have is I have the Oracle games, and then I also have Paperboy for Game Boy.
That seems so like out of left field.
And I also have Tetris
Oh, classic.
and RoboCop. Hello?
I can't tell if his shot is doing more damage or if me running into him is doing more damage.
And I can't find it. I don't know if it's in its own I don't know if it's in a case or something, but my favorite Zelda game is Minish Cap.
And exactly what I thought was going to happen happened.
What?
Truman has taken the Switch and decided this is boring.
Oh no. Gosh, level 2. Holy crap.
God, I am terrible at this game.
You're fine. Don't beat yourself up like that.
Well, no, I can't. I just can't beat this boss. I have no idea what I'm.
A little bit. I've just slowly been doing the dishes all day.
Artie, I feel bad now because I moved Neopets over. Because...
Oh, you good. Well, okay, originally I wasn't going to, but then life circumstances happened. I am now down in Hudson instead of home. And yeah, now I'm free.
Wait, what? Oh, okay then. I guess I'll ask questions later.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
No, you good.
Well, I mean, I guess that's great.
Question, for both you and Clover. What is your favorite Game Boy Advance game?
Growing up, I did not have a Game Boy Advance. We didn't have as many game systems when I was growing up. We had a PS2 in middle school. I got a PSP, and like that was about. Oh, and we had a Wii, and like that was about it for most of it. And eventually, in like late high school, I got a DS. But so I never really did any real Game Boy games. I eventually got a copy of Fire Red for like less than $20 with a Game Boy Advance system at a garage sale for like ages ago, and that was fun. But like, yeah.
I never talked about this story, and I was supposed to, because I remember we were going to do a Super Mario Land stream, and then I think it changed. But I used to have a Game Boy Advance system and a copy of Super Mario Land. I don't remember what. Huh?
I beat the boss.
Woo!
And I don't remember who. I don't remember what happened to it. But I don't know what happened to the copy, but I'm assuming the same thing happened to the copy as it did to the system. I have very little memory of this because I was like babby. I was a very small child. But I remember dropping my Game Boy Advance out of a moving car window.
What?
Oh my god, bro!
That is what?
How'd that happen?
I don't know. Ask my small brain.
Well, okay, like when you say baby, like how old were you? Like 7?
Like maybe 4, 5.
Oh my goodness. See, when I was 4 and 5, I was always afraid like my stuffed animals in the car would get sucked out the car window, so I was like deathly afraid of car windows and them being open if I was holding something. I can't imagine like just like fucking yeeting a game system out a window.
Truman? Sweetie?
I mean,
pick one. Either on stream or off stream. I cannot deal with this.
I feel like I just, I want to be.
I feel like this is a trick question.
I want to be involved, but at the same time, I can't compete when there's other people here. I feel like I can only be here if I'm just with you, but at the same time, I like when.
Then join the conversation, but don't start interrupting people.
I'm not trying to. It's internet. It's difficult to not interrupt people.
I'm sorry, but like I can't deal with it, like the constant jumping in and out. Like you left for like 5 minutes. We started a new conversation, and then all of a sudden you come back and you're asking me what? I'm like, I can't answer that.
Hey Summer, how you doing?
Change the subject.
I'm sorry. It's just I'm trying to pay attention to what you guys are saying on here. And
I was talking about comic. Go fine.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, I can't answer like just what out of nowhere. Like, fucking pick one. Stay on stream. Stay off stream. I don't mind
I forgot I was in the middle of asking. Favorite Game Boy Advance game? Yeah.
Right. Shit.
Wasn't there like a Kirby Superstar game on there?
Nightmare in Dreamland, but that's not my favorite.
Well, there was 2 Kirby games. There was Nightmare in Dreamland, and there was the Dark Mirror.
Sonic Mania is on the docket. We're getting there. We got Sonic scheduled for Tuesdays, I believe.
Sonic.
Yeah. But my favorite Game Boy Advance game is shit. My favorite Game Boy Advance game is fuck.
I don't know if
that's hard to pick. It's hard to pick because I have a lot of memories with my GBA. Personally, one of my big favorites was playing Power Rangers Spd. I have a lot of memories with that game. It's not the best platformer out there. It's not even the best game out there, but god damn it.
My favorite is and always will be Minish Cap. I just have a really soft spot for Minish Cap.
Minish Cap is a wonderful game.
Capcom, I mean, what can I say? Capcom just makes good Zelda games.
They do, and I wish they would make more, but... I think delving into the design of those games are really interesting.
I mean, there's ideas that they're gonna refresh the Oracle games,
I've been wanting that since forever, because I ended up with Oracle of Seasons when I was a kid, because I asked for it, and I couldn't beat it, and I didn't understand it. But now I understand it, and I'm like, why did I trade this
I have
in?
both copies.
What the fuck?
I'm sad because my Gen 2 Pokemon games have run, their batteries have died, and I'm not a professional to change the batteries.
I do know how to change batteries, and I have had to before. So.
And my Pokemon Yellow cartridge just straight up doesn't work. Oh no!
Pokemon Yellow fucking always is. Pokemon Yellow always had more information than the other standard Pokemon games due to the Pikachu minigames and the connectability to the Pokemon Stadium games. So that cartridge is, if the battery fucks up, if you don't fix that shit like within a couple days, your cart could just completely erase itself.
Even if you're not like actively playing it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yikes.
Yeah, my old copy of Yellow actually busted itself when I was like 14-ish.
Wait, you mean the save data or like just
the whole cart? The whole cart. Basically, the battery just, since it's run dry and completely dispelled, sometimes if you keep trying to play the game regardless, it'll bust the battery a little bit. And boom, there goes Pokemon Yellow.
Rip.
Pokemon Yellow is honestly one of the best games too. Sucks.
I liked it when they ported it to the 3DS. I wish they had like not stopped after Gen 2 and like ported some of the 3DS, or not the 3DS, Gen 3 games.
Yeah, well, there's a reason they didn't do that. It's because of DS Lights.
Plus the remakes of
True.
Yeah.
I just like playing the. Well, see, I also just fucking love Pokemon Emerald because I bought a legit copy because I want to do the authentic cloning glitch. So I've got like 3 dozen Rayquazas just sitting in that game that are legitimate and will not flag as like fake or like hacked Pokemon.
Oh no.
I need to check my my Pokemon Sword copy because I got some new shinies recently.
I've had legitimate Pokemon that just got flagged, so I'm like, I don't even know if they really have that system fully set.
Pokemon Black and White had an issue where some of the names of the Pokemon were like some of the actual like official names of the Pokemon were blacklisted because in some countries because
some of the
it was one of the first games to fix online. Some of the like actual names of the Pokemon didn't work very well. Like there was like small little pieces of their names that don't really work well with other countries. For example, the entire Bulbasaur line could be traded.
Oh no.
Interesting.
because it read it as ass.
Yeah.
So as
Because
far as the
is, like,
global
something.
as far as the global trading system was concerned, you were just calling somebody an ass.
That's
Yeah.
rude.
Also, who's a nerd? Is anyone a Pokemon nerd here? Is Blaze one of those eggs that is one of those egg moves that make eggs hatch faster?
I know Flame Body. I think it's any of those moves that if the Pokemon like hits you and you can catch on fire from that, like it counts. I think.
That abilities and moves are different things. I'm sorry. Dude.
Hey, speaking of Pokemon, Artie, I saw your post on Twitter.
Yo, okay, that was like the 10th.
That was like the 10th. What?
Like that's one of my like favorite first ever Pokemon. My first game was Platinum. Did I cut out?
You cut out hard.
Really hard.
Rip. Rip. Okay. No, but I love Shinx. And that was like one of the tensest moments of my life. Because I'm just running. I'm like, trying to escape being chased by one of those balloons.
What do you think I'm actually talking about?
Oh, I thought we were talking about my shiny. Are we talking about the Pokemon Go cards?
I'm talking about the Go cards.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay, that's a story. So, there used to be a little local flea market that would happen once a summer. It was like the Fireman's Fair, and they do a flea market for a fundraiser. And there was someone selling very obviously bootleg Pokemon cards. And I'm like, And it was like, I don't know, like 5 packs for like 10, something really cheap. And I'm like, I like silly bootleg things, sure. And I think it must have been a Pokemon Go pack. I still have some unopened somewhere.
We should open them on stream.
I should. I know. I've been saving them because I could tell they were bootleg because I'm like, this is someone's fan art. This is someone's fan art. On like the packaging, and
Oh
like
my
it was
gosh.
so funny because you'd open it and it was just screenshots of Pokemon Go with that like bad fake holofoil on it.
Oh, no.
And it was just given a random like Photoshop CP power, and it was so just jank.
But wait, what was the... So before we talked about the Pokemon Go cards, what were you talking about, Shinx?
Yeah, I found a shiny Shinx, full odds in my Arceus game.
And I'm jelly.
I
I
was
love
trying to
Shinx.
run. I know, right? They're like one of my favorites. And I was trying to run away from Drifloon. Drifloon. The little
Yeah.
balloon dudes that like pursue you at night. And all
Those
of a
are
sudden
Drif-
on the horizon,
Drifloon,
I just see sparkles. I'm like, no. No way. And I'm like, and I had just seen so many people fail shinies. And I'm like, this is full odds. Like, one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. Oh my goodness. So I throw a ball. It escapes. I run over to it. I'm like, I guess I'm gonna fight you now. And I think I managed to get it hit once without fainting it, because that was also fucking scary. I'm like, no false swipe. And I managed to catch it. But I was like, if I lose this, I'm done for. Like, I will never recover from this. And I caught it, and I just was like, and I had to like save the game like 8 times, set it down, and like walk away because I was like, oh, baby.
So this is a fact that I learned when I went and bought Brilliant Diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sin has to continue with the chat text, I guess, now.
Oh.
Okay.
But Truman isn't a fan of Pokemon.
I do like Pokemon
Really?
so often.
He told me he never really played a game, so I was like, what are you talking about?
I did not play my first Pokemon game until I was 16 years old. And
Okay.
I probably would not have played it until my friends convinced me, and I happened to find a copy of Platinum and White for like $3 at a garage sale in box.
It just depends on the Pokemon game, honestly.
That's fair. That's fair. Because some of them definitely are better than others.
Yeah, like, I'm not a big fan of the earlier Pokemon games. They're ones that are, like, super simplistic. I mean, sometimes simplicity can go a long way, other times it's just, this is boring, you know? Like, you just grind it over and over again. And that sort of thing. But, from what I've seen from Brilliant Diamond and, Shining Pearl, it doesn't seem that bad. Like, they actually, improved quite a bit of things there.
Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl was not what I would hope it would have been, because I loved Gen 4. And I loved Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, and those games were like some of my favorite Pokemon games. And
Right.
Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, in comparison to like all of their other remake games, just felt empty.
How so, since you played it?
They really were like, we're gonna stay true to the original, and then like but then didn't add quality of life stuff like the Platinum Pokédex having EVs before the post game. A lot of just like very simple things.
What
I'd
if I...
like to address what Sin said in the chat. I know for the most part, Pokemon is an RPG for babies. On the other hand, so it has to be somewhat enjoyable for adults as well. You have to have a big audience, Sin. Anyway, please continue.
I am way too pleased with Brilliant Diamond. I'm gonna be honest. That game charmed me into liking it way more than I should have.
I enjoyed it, and I still have enjoyed playing it, but like, it's still not what I had hoped for. And like, I'll enjoy it, but now that I have Arceus, I'm like, yeah, this is so much better, because they put all the effort into this game.
Yeah.
Well, they also went and budgeted out Diamond and Pearl to a different studio, so...
Yeah, like, I also just... The chibi art style just gets, like, frustrating after a while. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is dumb. Like,
I mean, I can't say much. Like, one of my favorite remakes out there is Mega Man Powered Up, and that whole game is chibi as shit.
Well, that's because the original Mega Man is tiny. Tiny boy. But speaking of Legends Arceus, it actually looks super intriguing for me because it's more than just
oh my
fighting
god,
and
no,
catching Pokemon.
I've loved it. It's like, I started playing it, and I'm like, normally when I start a Pokemon game, I can just mindlessly play it, because, yeah, whatever, it's the same formula, but this one, I'm like, I have to pay attention to what I'm doing, because I have no fucking clue what I'm doing, because this is so new to me.
Wait, it looks so... It's so different from... Or, it's not... It's so different from the original Pokemon game, yet it still has some of the base elements, like you still
Yeah.
fight Pokemon.
Oh,
Now-
I absolutely love it.
What if I said that I am still cautiously optimistic because I have not touched it yet?
I'd say give it a spin, because, like, it is... I was also kind of, like, cautious towards it, because, again, Brilliant and Diamond, Shining Pearl was kind of, like, for me, but I tried it, and I was like, I am genuinely surprised how much I was enjoying this, because I was like, yeah, okay, I'll be alright, and then I'm like, I'm having so much more fun with this than I thought I was going to, and it's, like, and I still haven't been able to just, like, binge play it, because life, but, like, when I've been playing it, it's been very enjoyable.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So, is that gonna be a stream in the future, Gavin?
Maybe. I still haven't quite figured... Are there any sort of, like, base goals for the game at all? Like, gyms or
You gotta
anything?
catch them all. You gotta
No,
catch
no.
every Pokemon.
No.
There's kind of... There's not, like, gyms and stuff. It's kind of you're just progressing through the story, and you really are trying to... Like, you really... This one is an emphasis on catching them all, because this is, like, the first time they're ever trying to complete a Pokédex, like, in their, like, the lore-wise. And so it's very interesting.
So it's
There's-
got what I like in it, which is catching them all,
Yes.
and really going for that whole thing. But what I'm more asking is, are there clear divides of when I can stop a part and continue it next week?
Probably. Because there are, like, certain, like, alpha Pokemon quests and stuff, and there's definitely parts where you're like, yeah, okay, I can pause here.
Okay.
Like, and there's literally, like, little side quests and stuff, and I, like, love it. Like, you can do questing, you can do crafting, and I'm like, I love this so much. This is what I've, like, been wanting in a game, and it's so good.
This is where the game...
Bidoof!
This is where the game decides it wants to throw everything and the kitchen sink at your ass, to get back to Ninja Gaiden for a
But you
bit.
need to let that sink in.
And I'll go back to sinking the dishes.
Okay.
I don't know why I find the little, like, singular wall jump just very funny. Just kind of...
Yeah, it's really hard to do that, actually.
Oh. He's... Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Personally, I'd prefer. So personally, I like Skunk Tank, but
I forget what the actual Pokemon for this Pokédex, like, who's in this game, because I'm still very early.
well, I
but,
know
like-
Skunk Tank's from the region, so
Yeah, so I think he's probably gonna be in there. I'm still I'm very early in my game, because I'm like, oh, I can just run around and, like, get berries and craft Pokeballs endlessly for hours, and I'm, like, overpowered for, like, the first quest, because I've just been running around in circles, like, catching Pokemon. And I truly love how terrifying alpha Pokemon are. Like, that's just absolute, like, it's just like, oh, this might kill me.
Yep. Like, there's a real sense of danger there.
Whoops.
Like, oh, all my Pokemon are gone. I'm gonna pass out now.
Oh no, this one, it's like, the Pokemon will hunt you down. Like,
Yeah.
they'll come for, like, Shinx off the bat will, even as cute as it is, will try to, like, fucking electrocute you. And, like, Drifloon, you know how that one's like, oh, it just tries, it, like, is...
it
that
tries
cute
to
little
kidnap
Balloon's out for
children. So
blood.
like,
But
There's a whole
usually-
quest about finding out about that. Like, it's, I'm, again, still very early, but, like, thoroughly enjoying this game.
Okay, I need to focus, like, hardcore.
Whoop.
This...
Yeah, this is just where all the bullshit happens.
I said, because I'm playing the American version, it is literally throwing everything at me.
It is not fucking around.
Artie, you can, if you want to watch real fast for a moment, just to witness everything that it's throwing at me.
Let me grab my phone.
It's just so much
YouTube.
garbage.
Like, just witness the amount of bullshit being thrown at me. Like, I'm just rewinding and being like, okay, I'm just gonna retry this section. It won't be that bad. Dead. And I know I'm constantly at low health, but it is literally throwing everything at me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fucking silver birds, green ninjas, like little flea men, axe knights, everything.
Edge of the platform jumps, because isn't it great? Pixel perfectly doing shit.
Big yikes.
Gah.
And always being one hit away from death because shit takes off so much. I dropped the controller.
He has
No.
lost control. Oh. Whoa!
That's the one I wanted. Damn it.
Oh no!
Okay, this is...
Gotta go back to get it.
Truman, can you please check how long I've been going?
Yes! Oh yeah, I have to go in the stream. Just a second.
I swear to God, I've beaten this game before.
Sure.
I swear to you, I beat this just the other
Don't
day.
say swears, Gav.
Fuck!
It's about an hour ago. Hour in like 20 minutes or so?
Well, then I might save the artwork for another time. I'm still gonna do art, but it's just not...
Still do
But it's not gonna be on stream.
Aw.
Okay.
Like you're still in call, but yeah.
Well,
Yeet.
I don't know. I don't even know about that part, Truman. I mean, you want me to... I can't do artwork with this microphone in my face the way it is. I'm sorry. I cannot. So, Artie, to explain a little bit, he fucked with my microphone setup.
Uh-oh.
So now I'm using a different microphone with an arm mic, with an arm stand in front of me. In front of my desk, where I draw and record this stuff.
Rip.
So, at the moment, I know it sounds god-awful, but I'm actually in a little bit of, like, I'm feeling a bit hostile, you know?
Oh. I tried using the other insignia mic for, like, my voice stuff, and it just sounded, like, god-awful to me. That's just my opinion.
Well, nobody seems to complain about my microphone, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, your sound sounds fine.
That's why I'm like, okay, you sound awful because you're not sitting up close.
No, I was ordering like before for another thing, it just didn't sound great to me. That's just my opinion, though.
Okay, this fucking goblin monster motherfucker here.
Look at this fucking munch face that he has. Is that art, or is that, like...
What, that knife? That machete that he...
No, his face.
I can't just jump across here. That's what's so infuriating.
Does he just have, like, a massive head?
Yes, it's a monster. You gotta remember, this game came out in the 80s, and they paid homage to all sorts of horror monsters and pop culture media stuff. Doesn't matter that it's a ninja game. Like, there's a Jason Voorhees enemy.
Bruh.
Ooh, my beloved.
Yeah.
You're beloved.
I love Jason.
Yeah,
Jason's my beloved.
we actually saw him back in stage 4. I really
I believe
hope
I missed him.
I really hope that the audio today isn't a garbled fucking mess.
You're coming through clear to me.
Yeah, I know, but for like the audience at home who are watching this, because sometimes I'll start saying something and Truman decides he wants to talk, and Then my microphone's all fucking garbled. Because it's trying to pick up every voice frequency around me. I'm not gonna keep shit talking, but I'm also just, like, frustrated.
Mood.
Oh.
Like, Artie, if I came up to your desk and just started moving shit around, how would you feel?
I'd feel disgruntled. I get that, because, like, sometimes when I'm working, I'm currently at my partner's place. If I have to use the desk to do my remote work, but that's also where they do their models, so, like, I have to be like, please gently move your models, because, God, I don't want to break these. But so, like, I get the space being adjusted disgruntlement.
Yeah. Because I'm like, okay, this is where I do my streams, this is where I do my artwork. Why is there a microphone jutting out in my face today? I have 7 seconds left to even just finish the stage.
No.
This is what I mean. They threw everything in the kitchen sink. This guy's attacks are way too hard.
It's sights.
Yes! Okay, I despawned it.
Hey. Go, 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 go! Oh no.
I did not want to grab a hold of the wall.
Oh!
Time up.
Yeah! You still got it.
I got 1 life left, though.
You gotta play the best, Ninja Gaiden of your life. What? Oh my god, everything is happening all at once!
Even speedrunners have issues with sections like this. Like, I'm not even making this up. They oftentimes just speedrun on the Famicom version because it's easier. Not even because it saves time, because it really doesn't matter.
I think the only people that want to speedrun this one are masochists.
Or they're me.
You're not speedrunning this one. You're playing the game.
I'm not speedrunning it, but I'm wanting to beat it.
That's fair. Ah! Is that the boss?
Yep. So there's the Jason enemy.
Oh no, I'm not looking at the screen.
It's okay, I had to rewind.
What? Sorry, I'm trying to get all this cleaning stuff around here done too.
I still gotta clean my house.
You jumped onto your fucking Xbox screen. That's awful.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't they? They want to kill me. They are doing an efficient job. I am a ninja, and they want to kill me. Like, come on now. You can't just say, no, we're just gonna send them one at a time. No, ambush, pigeons, karate masters, zombies, demons, everything. You're a ninja, just a little bit too good.
God damn. Why is this game like this?
Why are you not like this?
I don't want to be difficult. I want to be good. I want to be good for the street.
I love the fact that I pick up a sub-weapon and I just can't, like, use it.
Nope.
Oh, that's a fucking shit spawn placement.
Get stomped.
I look right and he spawns.
The game's literally just like, get stomped, idiot. Fucking
Like, I'm not even kidding.
1 pixel shifted to the right, dead. Meanwhile, these fucking Ryu lookalikes here trying to ruin your day. Ah!
Okay.
Well,
Fuck.
garbage.
I cannot win with this thing. Because these jumping guys, like, they've got a smaller jumping form, but the minute I jump, they expand and become the height of your character.
What?
Get dubs. You could do it, says Sid.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it before, it's just,
Do it again.
I'm on a weird RNG cycle.
Mm.
Because the enemies spawn, like, the grounded enemies spawn at specific timing and shit. The
Yeah.
ones that are jumping from off screen and crap, they appear randomly.
Because game developers said, hey, this game isn't hard enough. Let's just make it,
Cool.
give it some of that spice.
I'm like, I have a sword and you don't. Kicking me in the nuts isn't gonna do anything. Joy. This is what true pain feels like. What all true warriors strive for. I'm at the very final boss, by the way. All I gotta do is reach the damn door without dying.
They're literally pincering you. Like, goddamn.
There.
Fucking hell.
I'm gonna take a breather for a moment.
Good.
Only for a moment.
Only for a moment. Boss time!
Oh, final boss?
Wee.
Ooh, those projectiles are scary.
Yup.
Ooh. At least you have a lot of your health back.
Add a lot of my health back.
Oh, you started at full health, right?
I started at full health at the boss. So I gotta come in here and deal as much damage as I can.
Yes. Eh.
By the way, if I die,
Oh my god! That is the worst garbage ever.
oh, it gets worse. At the very final boss, which is the next one, if I die to him, you go back to the previous level.
Why previous?
I don't go back to like, oh, I'm back to stage like 6-1. I'm not back to like that. I'm back to 5.
Why'd you fly?
That's just mean.
Good thing those orbs don't damage you for like 3 or something.
What are you talking about? They don't have to.
You do what type of damage?
They don't have to, because the guy down below deals way more and you can't damage him.
Oh.
You can't damage him.
An obstacle then.
Yeah, but look at how huge his hitbox is.
Very.
4 of my guy versus 1 of him.
Yeah, it extends above the platform, so.
Yeah, yeah, it does. This is like literally one of the most. This is one of those moments where if I had weapon energy, I might stand more of a chance. And this is what makes Ninja Gaiden so annoying in the American version. This is why I debated the Famicom edition.
They have no consideration for the player. They're just like, hey. fuck
It is arcade sensibilities at its finest.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but the one time I got hit by that guy, took off a lot more than just like a pip or 2.
Still like 2 or 3 damage.
Like 5 or 6.
You're just trading blows with them now. Ooh.
I'm just trading blows with it now.
Sure.
No. This thing likes to juggle you like a motherfucker. Because I don't know if you notice.
Yeah, half of those things are weird.
It's because it's not so much a pattern.
They're all orbiting around the center guy.
They don't orbit around him. They orbit around above him.
No, like look at the.
No. They orbit above his hitbox.
Oh. So that's what I mean by they orbit around him.
Because the point of it is not to.
Oh my god, that damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is why I don't mind rewinding on this game, because it is legitimately
Not fair.
not fair.
So what tactic might be getting him as far to the one side of the screen as you can with the attack.
Nope, because then you've got all of these orbs swarming around above him, and you can't. And the minute you destroy one orb, he launches another orb. You have to just deal damage quickly. Sub-weapons would work tremendously. In fact, the one that I have right now is the best one for the job.
But you don't have the energy.
I don't have any ammo, no. Because that is how the game is.
Yes.
It's stingy with what you got.
He's stingy.
I mean, I had Neopets planned for today because it was,
Easy game.
well, not easy, but it was a
Not-
good showcase. What?
Sorry. No, not easy, but it's a good showcase of
It's a good showcase for what we were going to be doing in the future, which was more Neopet style stuff, because
Yeah.
I really do want to do the Darkest Fairy, but I don't have the game anymore. I traded it back in 2013 along with my old GameCube stuff. They didn't take the console like I tried to do because my eject button was kind of sunken in, but that's how I bought it. So like, don't even start with me. If it's good enough for GameStop, it's good enough for you guys.
Yeah. Oh, you're getting there.
Oh man. So Artie, have you ever played Ninja Gaiden at all?
I have not.
Don't.
Do not. If you're gonna play
You've
one, play the
convinced
Famicom
me.
version.
Go play the Xbox game, the one that like came out way later on and is 3D. That one's fun. Ninja Gaiden Black, that one's fun. But don't play this one.
Garbage.
It's not garbage, it's just really brutally difficult. Like literally, it's juggling me. I can't do much here.
Yes.
Okay. Gotta go back to...
Got it.
Okay.
Try again. You got this.
No, I got out of the car today at work and I just fucking slid.
No.
Yeah, it was. I didn't fall on my ass or anything, but like I legitimately slid. I like skated on fucking non-slip shoes to my work.
And you know what he told me whenever I first, we picked him up? He basically said, "Park closer."
Yeah.
Because he legitimately parked like 3 or 4 spaces away from the door, but even just that was too much.
Oh my god. This is so ass. This boss isn't just a clown, it's the entire circus.
And then how about you look up some lore on it?
Look up some more on this boss? Alright.
Yeah, well, I had to give a lady her ice cap out in the out in this bullshit because I had to walk outside because we had to pull her forward for some whatever ungodly reason. After that, we didn't pull anybody else because the customer even almost landed on their ass.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
This current stage is known as the Masked Devil. That's the guy that's walking on the bottom. You will prepare to face whatever the boss, J-A-Q-U-I-L, Jakio? Is that how you pronounce it? That's how I'm going to pronounce it, Jakio. His father is not truly dead. He was quickly after the discovery that his father's been turned into a mindless weapon. So that's where you spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is amazing. Despite desperate to find a way to rescue his father without harming him, he splats the mind control mechanism on the wall. So, yeah. Oop, yikes.
Yeah, my shit's all doing...
It's doing dumb shit.
Yeah, so I have to resize it now. You know what, I think I'm gonna call it here. You know what? I've been playing for an hour and a half. We made it to, like, the second to final boss. Yeah, I think that's it.
Oh.
Honestly, I just think I'm done. I can't keep playing something if it's not fun, and it's getting to the point now where it's like, this is too much. This is a step above, you know, in terms of difficulty.
Do you want to go straight into the art stream, or are you gonna...
No, I'm ending it here.
Alright.
So, thank you so much, Sin and Artie, for joining me. Artie?
Yeah.
You there? Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Artie,
Yeah.
you're gonna be on for tomorrow's FNAF thing, right?
As long as we do not lose power here, yes. I'll let you know. I'll text you in advance if we do lose power.
We haven't lost power here, but we had the lights flicker a little bit, so I think you'll be alright.
Hopefully. This area is just known for, like, power outages during, like, storms, so I'm knocking on every piece of wood I got that we won't, but we'll see.
I will pray for you all day, so...
Bless, thank you.
Okay.
So, please be sure to like, subscribe, yeah. That's about it. Good night, everybody!
Tomorrow.
What?
Bye!
We're doing FNAF tomorrow.
Yeah, good night, everybody.